When you think about the first time we met, what do you remember?
The first time we met, I walked in and you were like legs crossed with a guitar on a couch singing to everybody, and everybody's just like enraptured by you. And as I don't know, I feel like that was often the case first year. And I remember always thinking that you were too cool to hang out with me. But you finished the song and you saw me and you were like, oh my God, I am so glad you're here. I have something that I need to show you. Like, you're gonna love this. And you pulled me into the bathroom and you showed me your tattoo, Beautiful Revolution, and you explained where it came from. And you were like, you know, we should really be friends. And I was like, I totally agree. We should be friends. And we made a concerted effort to have.
We made a commitment in that bathroom.
I mean, every Tuesday, it was like Tuesdays and Thursdays, class, yeah. We had coffee dates. And yeah, I mean, that was, and you used to call me movie star.
Mm-hmm. Every time I saw you.
Yeah.
Before we even knew each other at all.
Yeah, but that was when you were like, I'm Gabby, like, you know me. You're Kate, like, we should be friends. You have this energy, blah, 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 blah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
The magic.
The magic.
It was the magic.
It's always existed.
It still burns me out.
What are you hesitant to tell me?
I mean, you know, there's nothing really, but there's got to be something because everyone has secrets. I guess, this is hard. I guess I'm so happy for you that you found someone who loves you and supports you. But I think I'm like a little afraid that you're gonna like leave me behind. Not like leave me, you would never leave me behind, but like, I think it coincides with the fact that like, I'm so skeptical that I'm ever gonna find that, you know? Like, I'm so skeptical right now, especially, you know, the last few months have been so hard, and I don't trust anyone with me and my heart. So I'm like, I've been spending a lot of time thinking about the fact that like, maybe this is just it, you know? Like, I'm just gonna be with myself forever, and that's fine, because I love myself, you know? But all the things, you know, the house and the babies and all that, I'm like, I don't know. And I see you with this person that like, that's actually a possibility, you know? Like, we're that age, he's that good, like great, you know, unless he has a lobotomy in the next year, like, it's good, it's going well. People are fucked up and things change, and so I'm a little like, it scares me a little bit, you know? Because you always hear about like, people growing apart and they have kids and they don't have as much time, and I just never want to lose you, ever.
You're not gonna lose me.
I know.
I think that we're at a point in our friendship where they're gonna change. Things are going to change.
Yeah.
And things have already changed.
Yeah.
And I think it's not a bad thing for me to be going through, like,
it's good for you.
It's good for me, but I don't want you to ever feel like it's because I'm always there.
I know.
I'm always there.
I know.
And like, what would no. I'll never leave you behind. You're next to me all the time. Yeah. Was that my question or your question?
I think it's my turn. Yeah, it's my turn. How do you really think I feel about your new relationship? That's really funny.
I think that you are in a place right now where you lack trust in men, rightfully so.
Yeah.
And I think that part of the fear that you were talking about before might also have to do with you being afraid of me getting hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really afraid of that.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you've seen me, I've never fallen for anybody like this before.
No.
And I like, you know, how if something were to happen, how much that would be hard.
Yeah, I worry about that a lot. it's another thing I'm hesitant to tell you, because I just want you to be happy and enjoy this, like, beautiful love. Love is such a beautiful delusion, like, it really is, and I just don't want to take you out of that. But yeah, I'm like, I think also because, and you've been doing so well, like, you've been dealing with your shit, I know you have, but like, things happened before you got into this relationship, bad things, and I worry that it's like a really big warm blanket that you've like cuddled yourself in, and you deserve that, especially with everything that's happened, but it would just be such a blow, because it would be a blow in itself, but because there's all that other, like, those dark, scary things that are like outside of the blanket, you know, like over there in the corner, like under your dirty clothes. I think about that a lot. Yeah. So I don't want to like nag you, but I just, even though you can't see it anymore, like, you got to keep doing the work.
I know. For us. Yeah.
And you.
Yeah.
And me, because you're, what happens to you happens to me. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, that was good. You're so smart. It's your turn.
What is one experience you wish I never had?
I mean, you know.
Yeah. Me too. But not me too, because
me too.
Me too. Yeah, because it really, and not to be like super silver linings rah, but it is one of the reasons why I am the person I am. And I really like the person I am. Most of the time.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I just hope it never happens to either of us again.
Ever. Yeah, I'm good.
I've done my learning.
I've done the growing.
I'm over it. I'm just done. I'm so done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you're still like in yours. That's what's so hard.
I'm in it so hard right now.
It's like, I mean, I think what you're going through with the trial is amazing. And I think that there's so much strength and resilience that's required in order to go through the criminal justice system when it has to do with sexual assault. But, I mean, talk about just getting traumatized over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, and just like having to retell your story so many different times to people who are not therapists, they're not counselors, they're not people who it's
they have no fucking idea what they're doing, any of them.
No, well that, and also it's you're in a position as a survivor where you're trying to convince someone that you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's the worst. That's the worst. And you have people, I mean, it's the most adversarial situation that you could be in as a survivor of sexual assault, having people who are there, exactly what they're trying to do is prove that it didn't happen.
Yeah. It's gonna be really hard, the trial.
I know.
I haven't really let myself think about how fucked it's gonna be.
Yeah, of course you haven't.
Cause I'm good. Like I'm really good on the stand. Like the pre-trial showed me that. Like
yeah.
I'm like sharp and clear, and I'm like looking at the lawyer and I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna say? Like, don't try it. Don't even try it. You know, like I'm there. Like I, in another life, could be a really good lawyer, you know?
I agree with that.
So, yeah, it's gonna be really hard.
Well, I'll be there.
Yeah. You're gonna be there, and Chris is gonna be there, and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And what was crazy about when I walked out of the pretrial and I got your message, and you said, thank you on behalf of all survivors. It just meant so much. Like, I was fine all day, not a tear. I was like, you know how I am in crisis mode. Like, I'm good, you know? And I walked out and I got that message and I just fucking broke down.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It's a really big deal.
And I'm doing it.
Yeah. You're awesome.
I'm awesome.
You're awesome. And like, it'll be, I mean, it's never over, but how like acutely you're feeling it right now. It's temporary.
It's temporary. I'm gonna be better eventually.
Although I don't like the word.
I know you don't like the word better. As soon as I said it, I was like, but you're right, it's a part of me. Yeah. And what happened with is a part of me.
And the process of going through the trial is a part of me.
It's all a part of me.
Yeah.
And I'm awesome. So.
You're awesome.
It's a good way of looking at it. Thank you.
Is it who? Me? You?
It's me. It's you. Oh, that's an interesting follow-up. What is the pain in me you would like to heal?
I think that in all the strength that you've shown and that you've had to show, and all of the resilience that you've had to be so strong to survive, to get through it all.
Yeah.
I think that there's pain that you need to dig up to heal. And I know how scary that is, and I know that that's been a huge limitation with you going to therapy or seeking group stuff, and like it's the worst. Like, I've been through it. It's the worst. And that first appointment is the worst.
Oh, yeah.
And like going through the history and telling the story again and doing all of that. But the level of distrust and fear and cynicism that you have right now is because you haven't fully explored it.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that it doesn't make sense that it's been that way up until this point. Like, we all do things that we need to do in order to survive at different parts of our lives. But I think that for you were saying that you don't know if you're ever gonna find something like what I've found, and I think that you won't if you don't explore. Because I think you're really scared. It's always gonna be scary, and it's about learning to trust again.
Yeah.
And I wish I could give that to you, but even saying that, like, I don't. I want you to get there yourself, and I think you will.
Yeah.
You're definitely strong enough to. It's just a matter of timing.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember right after, I was sitting on the porch. It was right after I got back from Cambodia, and I was sitting on the porch with my mom. I was talking, because I was just so, like, after I just like got rid of him, I was just so
elated.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was like this, like all of the horrible suppression of like the beautiful energy and spirit that I have inside of me just like was over, and it just like, I just came up out of the dirt and I was like, I'm here, like this is who I am. And it was just amazing. It was like being high all the time on myself. I was high on myself. And I was like, I'm good. I did it. It's over, you know? And I needed that. And I think I thought it would last forever, you know? And so we were sitting on the porch, and she was like, honey, I just really hope that you don't let this stop you from being able to like love and trust someone again. And I remember when she said it, I was like, nah, like I'm open, you know? Like open heart, open mind, like, and I've always been that way. I've always been like, if you find something that you love, if you meet someone that you love, you run fucking headfirst into a brick wall if you have to get there, you know? And it all came crashing back. And I don't know how. You're right. You're just right. I have to do it. I have to do the work.
Well,
I will.
You're already making the first steps too, so it's happening.
Thanks for the push.
No problem. What do you see in me that I don't see for myself?
I see a capacity for greatness that has nothing to do with what you do in your career. Like, you just have an ocean inside you, you know? I don't think you know how big it is. And it's clean. Like, there's no garbage in the ocean. Like, there's no, like, sea turtles pulling straws out of their throat. It's just a big, beautiful, clean, pristine, salty, delicious ocean. And I just think you just are so powerful. You're so powerful. And you just don't always know it.
Thanks.
Where do you see us in 10 years? Oh, that's a cool question to answer.
10 years. In 10 years, we will be 36, which is still very young.
Yes, very young. And all our skincare regimes, we will just look the same way we look now.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same. I mean, I think it would be great if we could live in the same city again. I think that would be lovely. I think that there are more opportunities in New York. So I'm just saying, maybe you'll be here. But I mean, in terms of a friendship, and we were talking about it at the beginning of this conversation, I think that 10 years gives us, I mean, there's gonna be more milestones and life experiences, and I think we'll still be just as close. It just might morph to fit the lives that we're leading. But I do think that the one thing that the two of us in 10 years that I can say for 10 years just makes sense for me to think about career. But of course, that's how I'm always motivated.
I know, it's so funny.
I can't be like, in 10 years, we're both gonna be married and we're gonna, yeah.
No.
But yeah, no, I think 10 years will be closer to where we want to be.
Do you want to make one or two promises to each other?
Okay.
Like 10-year promises?
Okay, go.
Let's stay cool, you know?
Am I cool?
Yeah, you're fucking cool. You're like, yeah, but you have the good girl vibe, but yes, you are very cool. You know that, right? You don't know that?
Okay, we'll be cool.
We'll stay cool, you know? Like, we'll keep buying like fucking dope boots and like, you know, like we'll still have our fun. Like, we'll stay cool, you know? That's one.
Okay.
Do you have one?
Don't give up. Like, continue, don't settle in any regard.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
In any regard.
In any regard.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah. No complacency.
No complacency.
Yeah. Cool.
Those are good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with those.
Hey, Topaz here. Thanks for watching our video. If it touched you, if it moved you, if it made an impact, please consider supporting us on Patreon so that we continue making more. It means the world to us, and we appreciate it. Thank you.